Hello, this is Samsa again from GamingonLinux.com, and today I'm here to play some War Thunder. So as you probably already know, this game got released for Linux. It's not on Steam yet, the Steam version is still to come, but you can download it off their website, and I have to say this game works quite nicely. I've played this for a while, and as you can see I've already unlocked a couple of planes for us to play, and also a couple of tanks for us to play, so that I can demonstrate this game for you properly. And I've also gotten some ranks here. I'm currently level 4. Oh, and by the way, if you wish to add me on War Thunder, please go ahead. You can just... Here's my nickname, or account name, I guess. So you can just add me if you want to do so. I currently have no friends. I should probably add Liam at least. But yeah, so like I said, I've been playing this for a while, so I think I now know the basics of this game, and I can start to explain to you whether this game is actually worth your time. Of course, naturally, this game is free to play, so you can just download it and check it yourself, but I'm going to potentially save you some time, or just ruin the rest of your life by making you addicted to this game. Probably not, but okay, and now I'm just rambling. So, like I said, it's free to play with, you know, in-game currency. These here are basically the currency. So you have Golden Eagles, which is the premium currency. You have the Silver Lions, which is the main currency, and then you have research points, which you use to actually research new vehicles. So these are the not ships, the airplanes for Germans. So you can play as Americans, Germans, the Soviets, Britain, and also the Japanese. And each country gets their own special planes they can use. You start with three planes, but they're basically the same plane. So, for example, with the Soviets, I haven't bought anything, so all you get in the beginning are 3 biplanes. They're basically the same thing, except the R1 has bombs it can use. But yeah, that's the main difference here. But you unlock these new planes by researching them, and you have quite a few different planes that you can research from the beginning. Of course, not all of the planes are available by simply researching them. Some planes like these mainly, you have to actually buy with currency. These gift planes, I believe, have to be bought, ordered through the website. So if you click order, it's going to just bring up the web browser, and then you can buy these planes if you want to. Same thing with the tanks. So if we go to tank view, then we can see here that I have 2 tanks. I have I have my normal Panzer II, and I also have this assault tank, the Stug 3, and of course I have added my own small customizations to the tank. So I have my Finnish flag here, and also this emblem. But yeah, and it's the same thing here. You can research this. Currently I'm researching Panzer IV, but if I wanted to, I could, for example, research the Flak Panzer I, and I would just press research, and then it's researching, and you need to just play the game in order to get this researched. Of course, you can also boost it, so you need to either buy or earn the research points here. You can, I guess you can, yeah, you can also turn your premium currency into research points. But yeah, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to instead research the Panzer IV. Of course, because this game is it has two sides. You have the tanks and you have the planes. We are going to demonstrate both of them, because showing just one of them, it's not really fair for the game. So let's I guess we'll start with air battle. So you have three game types. These basically determine the difficulty of the battle. Of course, your enemies are still people, so that varies a bit. But realistic battles, you start from an airfield, you have to land, you have to take off, and you also have just one life. So once you're dead, you are dead. You can't join in on the battle after that. And simulator, it probably just increases the physics difficulty of the game. But I'm going to play just arcade battles, because sometimes getting into the realistic battles is a bit difficult, because every time you enter the battles, you have to wait for the game to basically find a session for you to join. So for some reason, joining the realistic battles is it takes a lot of time. I have had to wait for like 3 minutes to just get into a session, and that's a bit much. So let's just do an arcade battle. There are lots more people playing the arcade battles, and what we are doing here is a ground strike. So I guess I'll take my Junkers Ju-87, a dive bomber with a single 250 kilogram bomb. And because I'm a bomber, I get to start higher than the rest of the guys. So my team is down below, and the targets are highlighted there, so we need to just take care of them before the enemy takes care of our ground targets. So those are going to be armored cars, AA guns, and artillery. And I guess we are already seeing the first enemy planes there. They should have trouble getting to me because I'm so high up, so I'm probably safe for now. That's a good place to go, I think, because there are a lot of targets sort of clumped up. So let's try and see how well we do with the bombs. So down there you can see my okay, I'm getting attacked. So my gunner is probably going to take care of the guy if he gets behind me, but this is going to seriously affect my aiming. Okay, let's plop. Okay, so we destroyed a ground target. Hopefully our gunner can take care of the guy that's following us. Also, this pulling up like that is probably not the best idea. Hopefully one of my friends can take care of this guy, because I'm having trouble. I guess we are also being attacked by an AA gun. Hopefully I'm going to boost away from here. With this plane, I can't really fight against fighters, and most of these other guys are going to be fighters. Yeah, I'm in crossfire at the moment, so I have to be a bit careful. Of course, this is arcade, so once I die, it's not game over yet. Okay, I guess my boost is over. There are a couple of ground targets that I could probably eliminate from here, so these armored cars are not going to be too troublesome. I can also drop bombs, or do that. That's also one thing that we can do. Okay, now we only have our two fighters. I have the basically the beginner fighter, and I also have this this monoplane that I have unlocked. And by the way, I haven't spent any money on this, any real money. I have just played the game, so everything that you see me use, I have unlocked by playing this game for a couple of hours. So it's probably worth knowing that. Okay, so this guy is currently attacking our ground targets. Let's see if we can actually attack him. He's flying really low, though he is still there. And we are getting G-force overload, so that's going to cause us to black out if we continue that. Okay, let's see how well we do. Okay, we're getting some hits, but it's still a bit difficult to get this guy. He's flying one of the Soviet planes, I believe. And one thing to note... Oh, I accidentally hit the wrong plane, I guess. One thing to note about this, which is a bit of... I don't like that, but it's still good for you to know, is that you don't necessarily get to play like... Okay, my gun is jammed, so... I guess that guy crashed. And by the way, we are losing this fight. But yeah, as I was saying, you might not be playing as two different, you know, countries on the separate sides. So I'm playing as a German, but that doesn't mean that everyone in my team is going to use German planes. Actually, I believe I have a couple of Soviet planes on my team. Yeah, like that one there, the I-15. That's a Soviet plane. So for me, that sort of breaks the immersion, because I prefer fighting on, you know, sort of on the same country as my teammates are. So that there would be, you know, German planes pitted against Soviet planes, for example. There is some of that, and now my guns are finally reloaded. In the arcade mode, you don't have to even... oh, this is going to be bad. You don't have to land on airfields, but... Okay, we lost. But yeah, you have events that where you can do that, and I'm going to show you that, but I doubt I will get into an event. Okay, so I got some money from this, and also a couple of these awards. Teamwork and supporting fire. Also, I did very badly because I'm at the 7th place. But yeah, with this we got some RP and we got some money, so we can either research stuff in here. So this is the plane specific upgrade stuff that you can do. So we can upgrade or do wing repair or engine repair, and these are going to improve our this plane in particular. So I guess we are going to do engine, because that engine is it's really bad. So let's do that, and yeah, that's it. Let's check our research, by the way, because I want this. I want the BF 109 because this is a good plane. It's a lot better than what I currently have. So let's spend some of this RP that we've been collecting. What was I saying, by the way? Oh yeah, the events. So yeah, I want that open. So here you can see some events that are going to happen. So these are you know, they end at certain times, and these require you to have certain planes like this. You know, you need this is the Korean War, so this is not limited to just Second World War, but you need these planes or these planes, and you need to be either the Soviets or the Americans if you want to join in on the Korean War. And there is no respawn, by the way. And it's set, yeah, it's set to be realistic. And this is said to be simulator. Oh, interesting. But yeah, that's basically how the air battles go. There aren't that many different types of game modes, as far as I know. There are some, you know, you have the ground strike, and then you have conquest. Those are the two ones that I have seen. And you also, I believe, I saw a game where you where you had to protect some factories. But usually when you are playing the arcade, all you get is ground strike missions. When you play realistic, then you usually get some more interesting game modes. But let's play round with the tanks. So I'm probably going to take my assault tank, my Sturmgeschütz 3. So let's play the arcade battle here. So far, I believe well, at least for me, the tank battles have been a bit more interesting. Though at the beginning they were quite frustrating because, you know, with planes you have, I guess, more chances against higher level vehicles, because with the tanks, especially when you are on an open field, you need to rely on firepower and speed, basically. And the Panzer II that you get in the beginning, it only really has speed. The firepower in that thing is, yeah, it's non-existent. With this tank, I have a bit more firepower. So let's see if we can actually get into the front lines and maybe even win a battle. That would be nice. So as you can see, we have a wide variety of different tanks here. That's a T-34, I guess. Yeah, that's a T-34. And we have some Panzers here going around, and probably I think I saw one Sturmgeschütz, or what was this tank? But yeah, anyway. By the way, I'm going in the wrong direction. I should really look at the map a bit more. So that's one of our objectives. And these tank battles have been a bit more interesting from an environmental point of view as well. You have more interesting environments when you play the tank missions. Of course, it doesn't really matter that much when you are indeed playing with planes, but it would be nice to get some more variety in there with the planes as well. Usually it's Albion or Stalingrad. With tanks you see a lot more stuff. And everything is getting destroyed before I can even get to it. There's a Panzer IV. I'm sort of afraid of moving in to destroy that. Let's see if I can actually hit it. Nope. So you can probably see that my targeting reticule is actually changing color, and that's showing me where I can actually... Okay, my tank just got hit, and yep, we've been burnt down. Okay, and now we are stuck with our Panzer II, I guess, because you only get to use your certain types of vehicles like once, unless you have reserve vehicles. With the Panzer II, you have 1 and 2 reserve tanks. But I hate this. I sort of hate this tank because, well, it's not bad, but it's unsuited for these open field battles because, well, I can show you. This here is the gun. It's a 20mm cannon. And as you can probably already imagine, it doesn't really penetrate armor as well as, AP ammo from that assault tank. So what we need to do with this one is we need to flank the enemy and get right behind it. Oh, and someone is apparently getting destroyed there quite heavily. And, you know, getting behind people in the tank is a bit difficult because, well, and by the way, going there is probably going to be quite suicidal, so I think I'm going to get behind that ridge there. Getting some frame drops here. Usually this game runs just awesomely well, but in this case it doesn't really... Well, it's dropping some frames. That might be because I maxed the settings and it seems to be rendering a ton of a ton of bushes here, so I guess that's the reason why it's doing that. But when I've played this in the maximum settings, which are not the maximum settings, you only get the maximum settings if you select the movie quality or custom setting. Back then it was just flawless. Can I actually hit any of these guys? Yes, I can, but from this distance I can't penetrate their armor that well. Let's see if I can get some lucky shots in there. Okay, we are reloading. And this gun has an awful reload speed. Okay. Yeah, we're getting destroyed. There is nothing we can really do here. Oh, stuck in a tree. Back. We need better tanks here. My Panzer II isn't really cutting it here. That Panzer IV works a bit better. I'm going to do something that I shouldn't do, and that's assaulting these guys head on. Okay, so we got an assist from that. That's good. And you can, in fact, run over trees and signs. The tanks are quite good at that. Let's see if I can actually move forward a bit. I might have to actually drop the graphical settings. It's still above 30, but it's not. That's not the best possible frame rate. And that Panzer III is going to tear us apart if we don't manage to get around it somehow. Hopefully that tank is going to draw some attention from that guy. Because from this distance we really can't do much. And I'm also in a bush. Okay, hopefully I can get some lucky hits in and maybe we can penetrate the armor. At least we're hitting it. Okay, we got an... oh. And we're dead. At least it looks good. And this is, by the way, the... You probably already saw that, but... that's the sort of kill cam that you get with the Panzers. Okay, let's throw in our second Panzer II. What are you doing? Get that tank in the front lines, you silly little... Oh, by the way, we can also do some air battles while we are in the tank mode. So they have integrated the air battles into this, so that once you... I guess this is sort of random, but sometimes you get to play as... well, plane. And then you get to duke it out on the... or in the air. And you also get to use some airplanes that you normally can't use, so I'm using the... I guess it's the... this is probably like Yak 9. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, and we won. So that's great. I guess we're going to do another tank match, because I like the tank modes a bit better. Yeah, I didn't do good. I got some assists and a couple of hits, but that's not great. Let's see. I can get some high velocity armor piercing tracer shells for my Panzer II. I don't think that that's really necessary. I can also buy artillery support, that would be better, so that I can call in like artillery barrages or something like that. Okay, let's try to get into sort of a city battle, because those are more interesting, especially with the Panzer II. Panzer II doesn't work in, like I said, it doesn't work in open field battles, and this is an open field battle, so no luck here. But it works really well in sort of urban landscapes where you have tight corners and things like that. When you have like buildings around, you can very easily use the Panzer II to flank your enemies, and once you can do that, especially if the enemy is using a light, like a light tank, then you can very easily kill them, especially if they are turned away from you, so that you can hit them from behind. But yeah, we're still playing on the same map. Earlier today I got to play on some urban maps, and those were really great. I enjoyed them a whole lot. These Sturmgeschütz work a bit better with in these sort of environments. Sadly, I only have one of them, so it's not that effective. Okay, so there are a couple of enemies there, so let's see if we can actually hit them from here. This might be a bit too far, especially because I can't really see them. Okay, so there's a T-26, I guess. No, that's a Panzer IV. Okay, let's move ahead and let's see if we can actually hit them, while our friend there gives us some covering fire. And by the way, we shouldn't really go this way, guys. We should go that way, because the objective is there. Well, there's no voice over IP as far as I know, so I would have to type my orders in the chat if I wanted to actually give orders. But I'm probably going to just not do that. But yeah, I like the tank battles a lot more, and with these high-resolution textures that you can download separately, the game looks kinda amazing. And currently I'm pushing it's almost 60 frames per second. It's around 50 at the moment, so it also works really well. And there's a tank, and that's a hit. Okay. Reverse. Okay, no, not that much. Just enough so that I can reload my guns. Or gun. I only have one. Is there anything here apart from that one tank? No. Though it's a bit heavier than me. Okay, it's undamaged. My gun cannot penetrate that one. Uh-oh, my driver is wounded. I can't move for 6 seconds. This is bad. How did you miss? I'm seriously a sitting duck here. Okay, I'm going to go behind that wall there, and hopefully someone will come to my aid. Okay, nope. But at least it wasn't that T-34 that killed me. Okay, great. It was this guy. Okay, let's drive our Panzer II there, and hopefully we can destroy that Sturm Geschütz. I should know my German pronunciation. I've been studying German for a while, but nope, not when I'm speaking English. Okay, so they have totally captured that target, and oh no, they are dive bombing. The fact that they sort of implemented also my frame rate's god. The fact that they sort of integrated the air battles into this makes the tank battles a lot more interesting, because you can seriously get destroyed by you know, dive bombers while you are doing your tank things. And you also have... Seriously? Ah, it was that Sturmgeschütz. But that's a 3. Was mine a 3? I guess it was. Yeah, it was. Okay, so they are in good defensive positions, and it's going to be really hard to break those positions. The assault tank isn't that well armored, so if I can just get a couple of hits in, then I should be able to destroy the... We are missing? Huh. Okay, so that's... Okay, and this is not good. They have some heavy equipment in there, and my... Oh no. Oh no, this is turning into a bloodbath. And as you can see, the bullets actually... Or the... Well, not a bullet, it's... That was a... round. Probably something like a... I guess that was an armor-piercing round. But yeah, it's it got deflected by my front armor, but it still hit the turret, I guess, and then it deflected back into my tank and destroyed my crew. So that's not great. And the same thing is happening here. We're shooting them with a lot of light ammunition, and yeah, that was to be expected. Yeah, this is essentially what the tank battles are like. Yeah, once again, not that great. I've had some success with the Panzer II, but yeah, this time it's not going too great. Let's do one more air battle, and then I'm going to just call it a day. I'd love to unlock that BF 109. Let's use some more RP to boost the research. So yeah, sure, let's use the HE112. We can just change to another plane depending on the situation when the actual game starts. You can't do that when you are doing realistic battles. Then you have to select your plane. Yeah, once again, ground strike Stalingrad. I'm not sure if there simply aren't people playing different game modes, or why it's always selecting the same game mode for air battles, because I can't seem to be able to get anything else. This time, yeah, sure. Let's do with let's go with fighter from the beginning. Let's see if we can actually shoot down a couple of their planes and maybe clear the path for bombers if my teammates have any. Okay, so that I-15 is my target, so let's go with that. Yeah, then I'm sort of afraid that this guy might actually be flying with this guy, but the distance is too great. So far, the matches, these especially, well, I haven't played anything else apart from the public matches, but these matches haven't really had any, you know, teamwork in them, and I should be a bit more careful. Usually people just play the game sort of casually, and there isn't really a lot of, you know, teamwork or anything like that involved. Also, we should be a bit more careful with the other planes. We can actually run we can fly into other planes, and that's going to crash us. Okay, so that guy isn't going to fly very far. And not at all, if I can help it. Also, here's something interesting. Cockpit mode. Oh, getting destroyed. Please, people, help. Okay, so, it seems that oh, I destroyed an aircraft. How and why, I have no idea. Well, I know why, but I don't know how. Okay, that guy is also very dead, and that I-15 is probably going to destroy me sooner rather than later. These biplanes they aren't as fast as me, but they turn a lot faster. Makes them kind of dangerous. Also, my plane is damaged. Hopefully, if I... Okay, nobody is obviously going to get me, and I just... Okay, that's not great. Okay, let's try dive bombing again. Both sides have destroyed enemy targets already, but the situation is still quite even, so hopefully our bombs can make a difference of some sort. If I understand this correctly, this side is more unprotected by fighters, so we should try to attack them, if at all possible. Also, that I-15 is shooting very rapidly. I have no idea how, but it just does. Okay, so let's go for those. I guess those are just AA batteries there. So let's go for them. They are sort of out in the open. So let's actually use our WEP. Okay. And the faster we dive, the less vulnerable we are. So I guess this is a good angle. Also, it makes us sound very dangerous. I guess the planes probably won't care about that though. Okay, bombs. And also machine guns. Oh, overloading. Let's try to get some altitude. And let's also use the WEP. Usually the fighters stay sort of close to the ground. They usually don't come up here. Also, I can fire with the machine gun myself if I want to do that. Okay, more targets. Most of the targets there are destroyed, but I can destroy those targets. They are probably artillery. Also, it seems like one of our planes has actually landed. Okay, I have yet another bomb. Okay, plop, 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 plop. Okay, 2 ground targets, so I'm actually destroying them by, well, 2s. I don't want to lie about my success here. Okay, we're already above the fighters, so we should be safe for the moment. Let's just wait for... Okay, apparently we have a fighter up here with me. I'm going to just... Okay, we have 2. That's not great. Okay. Hey, at least we can enjoy the cockpit damage. That's kinda great. Please, can... Okay, we are leaking fuel and our water is at 104 degrees Celsius, so... Oh, we won. Ha! Screw you guys. Screw you. Okay. That was great. But yeah, I think I've shown you plenty of this game. It's a great game, I believe. It's a very good free game. Of course, it's a bit grindy. You have to grind a lot, and I need a new radiator, of course. Probably fuselage repair as well, but that can wait. But yeah, it's a good free game, though you probably need to... You will get quite familiar with the beginning equipment, because the only way to quickly unlock this stuff is by... Oh, and by the way, I get to apparently show you how you can purchase stuff. So let's purchase this. It's going to cost us 11,000 lions. And I'm going to just replace my old biplane with this one. So now we got... Oh, I don't have enough... Oh, that's sad. So I don't have enough... Wait, no. Yes, I do. It's there. I don't know what the game was complaining, but I now have my new plane here. And you can unlock more of these slots by, you know, using this button here. You can recruit crew, but that's going to cost you these eagles. And eagles are quite expensive. But yeah, it's a good game, though it's going to require some grinding if you want to unlock all of this stuff, because it's slow to... Wait, these are the planes. Where are the tanks? But I think you can still enjoy the game, and if you put some money into this game, then I guess you can unlock a bunch of this more interesting stuff a bit faster. But I believe that's it for this game. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video, and naturally, we will see in the next video.